Have you ever seen a group of kids driving around with AK-47 assault rifles, shooting and killing innocent civilians as they drive by? Have you ever yourself gotten done playing a violent video game and instantly felt the urge to go out and commit aggressive, violent criminal acts? Violent video games have been the cause of violence among the youth. However, contrary to popular belief, video games and violent children have little to no correlation at all. I'm going to pass on some information to you all, demonstrating the video game rating system. Then I will explain the relationship between violent video games and aggressive children, how there's no correlation. Finally, we will see what else has been blamed over the years for the violence in the youth other than video games. For starters, we have to understand that violent video games are only to be obtained when you are 17 years of age. If parents do not want their children potentially being influenced by these violent video games, they do not have to purchase them for their kids. The kids can't get them themselves. They have to show a photo ID when they go in to buy them if they look under a certain age. According to the Entertainment Software Rating Board, or the ESRB, there are different ratings for each video game so you can determine which is appropriate for your child. There's EC, which stands for early childhood, and that's for young children and children of early age. There's E for everyone, that's suitable for all ages. There's E10 plus, and that's for everyone 10 and up. There's T for teen, and that's obviously for ages 13 and up. There's M for mature, and that's for ages 17 and up. And then there's AO, which is adult only, and that's for adults ages 18 and up. Here, I have a video game called Dying Light. This is rated M. On the label for the rating system, there's reasons why it got that rating. This one is rated M because of blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. Here, I have Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which is also rated an M because of blood and gore, drug references, intense violence, and strong language. I was of age to purchase those myself because I am 17 years of age or older. However, if a child went in to try and purchase those, they would be denied access because they're not old enough. The video game rating system has done a fantastic job of letting parents know what to buy and what not to buy for their kids according to what they want their kids seeing and viewing. The relationship between violent video games and children is very minuscule, if anything. In 2011, the Supreme Court even ruled that violent video games do not cause children to act aggressively or promote aggressive acts. The name of that case was Brown v. Entertainment Merchants Association. According to procon.org, sales of violent video games have significantly increased while violent juvenile crime rates have significantly decreased. Total U.S. sales of video games, hardware and software, have increased 204% from 1994 to 2014. That is a 20-year gap. It reached $13.1 billion in 2014, while violent crimes decreased 37% in the same 20-year gap from 1994 to 2014. And murders by juveniles also decreased by 76% in the same time span. Procon.org says nearly all young men play video games, so the fact that some people who commit violent acts also play video games should not be surprising, nor does it imply a causal relationship. That's merely a simple conclusion based on a lot of people. Video games are just the newest thing being blamed for the violence among the youth. Over the years, it's been different things. Back before there were a lot of graphic media and the internet and such, comic books were to blame for the violence within the youth and not video games. Over the past few years, however, many individuals have blamed rap music, violent songs, and action movies, as well as video games, for the aggression in the youth. There are a lot of positive video games, such as Minecraft, which is an open world game which promotes teamwork, creativity. There's League of Legends, which is MMO, which also creates teamwork within a young person. And there's sports games that don't have any violence at all that promote also teamwork, exercise, let you learn a little bit about the sport. And on top of that, there is the Wii system that promotes a healthy lifestyle, exercise, fitness. There's a Wii Fit balance board that you can get. It's all about fitness for the Wii. The fact that violent video games are being blamed for the violence within the youth is a flawed argument. As you can see, to better protect our children from the dangers of violence within the youth, you can regulate the labels. For example, for songs, there's parental advisories. For video games, there's the rating systems. Video games are good for building hand-eye coordination. They know that kids know the difference between right and wrong, and it's just the newest thing being blamed for the violence among the youth.